Do you intend to immigrate to Singapore for work? Singapore welcomes over 25,000 workers across all sectors yearly with full visa sponsorship, and you could be one of them. It is a country with one of the highest percentages of non-permanent resident foreigners residing in the country. In fact, this country is one of the top 10 countries in the world that are foreigners friendly. So, welcome to Singapore. In today's video, I will share with you the latest 20 unskilled jobs in Singapore, offering visa sponsorship to foreign workers, with the easy application steps. I will take you through this path towards the end of this video. You will be welcomed to Singapore by your sponsor, so make sure you watch this video to the end. Without further ado, let's get started. Immigration to Singapore has always been a feature of its role in the global economy as a magnet for people seeking jobs. Singapore is the busiest and largest port in Southern Asia. The country is surrounded by economically prosperous countries and is well known for its rapid growth. It has scenic landmarks and flamboyant tourist attractions that draw visitors year after year. If you are fortunate enough to land a job in the nation, it will provide you with the opportunity to explore the vast array of possibilities available. You'll gain new perspectives on the world and start working toward your goals straight away. Relocating to Singapore as an unskilled worker has diverse advantages, and these include: you will have access to an advanced and modern economy. More so, Singapore has one of the most attractive taxation systems in the world, with corporate taxes as low as 17%. Coupled with that, you are eligible for immigration benefits, mostly a free visa sponsorship, which gives you room to enjoy the benefits of Singapore's immigration policy, like access to the labor market, social protection, and a safe and secure environment. Similarly, Singapore is well connected to the rest of the world with numerous airlines and international airports. You will also gain access to several world-class financial and professional services firms, education, and healthcare services, just to mention a few. Let's dive in. On number 20 is beautician. Working as a beautician in Singapore is a great opportunity for foreigners who are interested in the profession. Beauticians do not always need formal training, and many salons offer on-the-job training. Beauticians are hired by various companies to perform various tasks such as nail care, skin treatments, and hair styling. This job does not require any special qualifications or educational background. However, foreigners who wish to work as a beautician in Singapore will require a valid work visa to do so. 19th is construction workers. Construction workers are always in demand in Singapore. Many companies offer visa sponsorships to foreign workers in the construction industry. The job requires no formal education. It mainly requires manual labor, such as digging and carrying materials, assembling scaffolding, and helping with the construction of buildings. In terms of benefits, some employers offer accommodation, meals during work hours, as well as opportunities for career advancement. The average construction worker's salary in Singapore is about $50,000. But that depends on the area of specialization. Next is carpenter. They are responsible for the construction, installation, and repair of wooden structures, like frames, cabinets, and furniture. To become a carpenter in Singapore, one needs to have basic knowledge of carpentry and the usage of tools. The average carpenter's salary in Singapore is $40,000 per year or $15 per hour. 17th. Cashier. Cashiers work in all kinds of brick-and-mortar businesses. They handle payments and facilitate simple customer service requests. The larger the business, the more your responsibilities are likely to be restricted to processing payments. 16th is general laborers. This is a low-skilled job in Singapore that only entails manual labor. Construction work, landscaping, cleaning, painting, loading and unloading of items, and other related tasks are all included. Most general laborers are hired on a contract basis and do not need any special skills or qualifications to work. The average salary is about $40,000 per year. The 15th unskilled job is dishwasher job. This job requires no formal qualifications. It involves washing dishes, utensils, and other items used in the kitchen. It often entails cleaning, scrubbing, and sanitizing items to a high standard. This job can be carried out in restaurants, hotels, cafeterias, and other similar establishments. Although, it is a physically demanding job that requires a great deal of stamina and strength. The next is barista. If you are looking for a job with visa sponsorship in Singapore, this job is one of your best bet. As a barista, you will be responsible for preparing and serving coffee drinks and other beverages to customers. You will be expected to have basic knowledge of the different types of coffee and how to prepare them. You will also be responsible for taking orders, ensuring customer satisfaction, and performing other duties as assigned. Food service worker is the next. These jobs include waiters, chefs, food servers, and other food service staff. If you are qualified and have the right experience, you may be eligible to apply for a work visa. The tasks performed are relatively simple and do not require much skill. Many of these positions offer visa sponsorship for foreigners, allowing them to work legally in the country for a certain period. The visa sponsorship is usually provided by employers and is subject to certain conditions. Such conditions may include having a valid passport, proof of financial stability, and a clean criminal record. Cleaner and housekeeper. There are often plenty of job opportunities available. This job will provide a good opportunity to gain valuable experience that can be used for future career prospects. Depending on your qualifications, you may be eligible to apply for a work visa. All you need is to have a valid passport and then be sponsored by an employer. 11th. Bouncer. As funny as this may sound, bouncers are wanted in Singapore and employers are willing to sponsor interested foreigners. The job itself does not require a high level of skill, it nonetheless has an important role in keeping venues and establishments safe and secure. Bouncers are responsible for maintaining order, monitoring security, and responding to any disturbances. They can be found patrolling the premises, checking IDs, and ensuring that the premises remain secure. Visa sponsorship is often granted for up to 2 years and can be extended depending on the situation. Coming up on number 10 is delivery driver. This job requires a driver's license, good knowledge of roads, and some basic navigational skills. Delivery drivers have the responsibility of transporting goods to customers on time, ensuring the safety of the goods being transported, and maintaining the vehicles used for transportation. They must also ensure that all necessary paperwork is completed properly. This job can be a great opportunity for those wishing to work in Singapore and gain valuable experience. Visa sponsorship for foreigners makes it easier for them to gain the necessary authorizations to stay and work in the country. 9th. Cooks and chefs. One of the unskilled jobs that require some expertise and skills is preparing food. However, due to the lack of local talent, the Singapore government has introduced visa sponsorship for foreigners to fill the gap. Singapore government has also introduced a range of incentives to employers who hire foreign cooks and chefs, including subsidies for training and development, as well as financial assistance for the cost of hiring and relocation. With the right qualifications and experience, foreign cooks and chefs can find employment in Singapore and take advantage of the visa sponsorship program to gain a long-term work visa. On number 8 is bartender. Although bartending may not require any specific qualifications or experience, yet it is important to have good customer service skills and knowledge of the local rules and regulations. The job involves mixing and serving wine beverages and keeping the bar neat and organized. The job can be physically demanding and requires the ability to work flexible hours, including late nights and weekends. Foreigners who wish to work as bartenders must apply for a work permit from the Ministry of Manpower to be eligible for visa sponsorship. The work permit must be renewed every year. Next is farm worker job. Even though farm workers are unskilled, they are a vital part of the agricultural industry in Singapore. They provide essential services to farmers and help to ensure that the country's food supply is secure. Furthermore, migrant workers sponsored by companies receive benefits such as housing, health insurance, and other services that can help them to live better lives in Singapore. Farm workers in Singapore are unskilled jobs that involve manual labor such as planting, harvesting, transplanting, and weeding. Although farm workers are not highly skilled, they are essential to the agricultural industry in Singapore, providing a wide range of services to farms. 6th. Receptionist job. A receptionist is considered an unskilled job in Singapore, and visa sponsorship for foreigners is available depending on the employer. To qualify, the employer must provide proof that no local citizen or permanent resident is suitable for the job and that the foreign worker is the most suitable for the position. Receptionist jobs in Singapore may include welcoming visitors, answering phone calls, booking appointments, and helping customers with queries or complaints. The job may also involve taking messages, responding to emails, handling paperwork, and coordinating with other departments. You need to be well-groomed, articulate, organized, and ability to work in a fast-paced environment. Warehouse assistant is another unskilled job available for grab in Singapore. This job involves helping with the daily operations of a warehouse, such as loading and unloading cargo, organizing inventory, and general maintenance. It requires physical strength and stamina since it involves manual labor and some heavy lifting. Warehouse assistants must be able to understand and follow instructions, be organized, and be able to work independently. The job is ideal for foreigners who are looking for an opportunity to work in Singapore, as visa sponsorship is available. Private chauffeur is the 4th on this list. The job involves driving private vehicles for a client or employer. Private chauffeurs must have a valid driver's license, a clean driving record, and the ability to provide excellent customer service. Furthermore, you must be able to follow directions, adhere to safety regulations, and be able to work flexible hours. This job is a great opportunity if you wish to live and work in Singapore, as it comes with the opportunity for you to obtain a work visa. Private chauffeur jobs are relatively easy to find and the job market is competitive due to the high demand for drivers. Many companies in Singapore offer private chauffeur jobs, many of which are visa sponsorship for foreigners. Furthermore, the salary for private chauffeurs is often competitive and there are often opportunities for career advancement. Security guards are the next. These jobs are generally seen as unskilled jobs in Singapore and are often filled by foreign workers. The job involves monitoring, patrolling, and guarding premises against unauthorized access and other security threats. Foreigners who wish to work as security guards in Singapore must obtain a valid work visa or employment pass from the Ministry of Manpower (MOM). This visa is usually sponsored by the employer, who is responsible for all the necessary paperwork and fees needed to obtain the visa. Any foreign worker vying for this job will be required to produce the necessary documents such as educational qualifications, proof of experience, and a valid passport. The next job is fruit picking. It is one of the few types of jobs that can provide visa sponsorship for foreigners. Fruit picking is a physically demanding job, requiring workers to climb ladders, carry buckets, lift and carry heavy farm produce, etc. The job also entails considerable risks due to the nature of the work. As such, fruit pickers need to be in good physical condition. Now, to the first on our list, being the most in-demand job in Singapore right now. Caregivers. Caregivers are employed in private homes, nursing homes, and other similar facilities to provide care and support to elderly, disabled, and/or ill individuals. Caregivers may provide basic nursing care, help with daily activities such as cooking, cleaning, and bathing, and provide emotional support for their clients. You can apply for a caregiver visa in Singapore through an employer and the process typically takes up to 6 weeks. However, there are a few requirements that must be met for a foreigner to be eligible for a caregiver visa, including having a valid passport and a minimum of 2 years of experience as a caregiver. To apply for these jobs, visit any of these websites. Your primary goal is to ensure that you have all your documents ready to apply for jobs, including your resume. Then, Search for job openings on any of these 3 platforms I will show you. These websites provide thousands of vacancies related to your job search across Singapore and all locations around the world directly from the hiring company's source. The websites are sg.indeed.com, jobstreet.com.sg, and sg.jobsdb.com. These websites provide day-to-day job updates. Read through the full job descriptions and requirements related to your job search. These websites also provide you with the relative salary tag of each job post. After ensuring all these, select your best job from the job list, then proceed with the application. The more applications, the more the chances you stand for being selected. If you've made it to this point of the video, follow the steps that would be mentioned now to apply for any of the unskilled jobs in Singapore. Here are the requirements for your application to be considered. Submit an application form to the Ministry of Manpower containing the following: a copy of your passport and other personal documents, proof of educational qualifications and relevant work experience, a CV detailing your skills and qualifications, medical report. Similarly, apply for a work visa through your employer. Provide proof of financial stability. Submit a valid work permit issued by the Ministry of Manpower. Pay the visa fee. Wait for the visa to be processed and approved. Then, welcome to Singapore. That will be all for now. I hope you find this video helpful. Like, subscribe, and share this video with friends and loved ones. Other beneficial job videos around the world are available on this channel to make your dreams of immigrating overseas come true. Jobs Abroad Now will always be there to provide timely job updates for you. Stay tuned and see you in my next video.